Hey, you know, we came to meet some movie. Now I'm on for the movie not to me. ODUMODU. Say, yeah, so they were laughing at me with that kind of movie. Say, meteor, and I wasn't a pastor at that time. Though I'm quite sorry. My grandmother was one of the founders of Divine Church, and we understood godliness in a very deep way. But I mean, at that time,
Prophet Telvin Sowah opens up. A lot of people are very much in love with Prophet Telvin Sowah. Now he opens up in another level, in another dimension with his life story, how he got his gift and all of that. And it will surprise you the things you will hear in this video. And his friends, his neighbors, his family, they nicknamed him ODUMODU. And trust me, I'm not talking about ODUMODU Black of Nigeria, but I'm talking about one Nigerian actor that was given a name ODUMODU in a movie, and that movie was about him knowing who is going to die next, and it was likened to Prophet Telvin Sowah because he also knew who is going to die next in any situation. When people come to him and they ask, old people come to him and they ask, when am I going to die, and all of that. This is very interesting 9 minutes full video that you need to watch. Let's go into the video.
Answer na ye beto ankomo no so me pese ye call background kakra o ye hwan o start in saying and nyankopon call no start saying
So nyankopon call and started with me so when I was quite very young. Okay. I was born like this. I was born with a prophetic eye. So
you can say you were born like this. What you say?
I was born menino the way it is. I was opened. Me who idea from when I was a kid. And to me, Akolano, now me tinafia, me share common penny for I think around the age of 6 years, 7 years old. Me catch and penny for if you're about to die, met me show when you catch say this is when you will die. So ba me Akolano, penny for be saline, Janatina minim. Now be abis I say that bena me. A
man for that do one dance yes.
I grew up in Labadi, yes.
Labadi Hifa.
Ochen. South La.
Yeah. Wow.
I used to talk. So maybe I've gathered when I make stories from we are now. I'll be telling go be a person that we be so. And if I say it, me see next week. Me see 2 weeks or 2 weeks. So now my say we came to meet some movie. Now I'm on for the movie not to me ODUMODU. Say yeah, so they were laughing at me with that kind of movie. Say meteor, and I wasn't a pastor at that time. Though I'm quite sorry. My grandmother was one of the founders of Divine Church, and we understood godliness in a very deep way. But I mean, at that time, yeah, they are sorry the one night the abafi. So we're just kids, and we were able to see through that things, and God was doing His wonderful things. So as we were growing, we developed to know God. Yes.
What be sa o mama and now papa say a kwan ben so no mo fa so e wo say wa wo mu no mystery bi e wo ho ana we bi so mo say o say etumi koje nkwada free baby ni ade wo de no e say bi na ti ana no mo kan ni sentre wo.
My extensive questions on that, and I believe there are so many things that happened. When they gave birth to me, my mother Okokoma. After that, so it was my grandmother that took me. When I mean breast milk, and then I had to start drinking cocoa ninyamani. So I started eating early, and I grew up very early. And to me, no me about the age of 4 years, me kasabe can say me old man because I was talking very high. By the age of 6 years, my friends were never young people; they were all old men in Kokra, and I only hung around old people. And share me many things I know, so I talk like an old man, even from when I was young. And many people listen to me, they see that I'm young, but when I start talking, say no way, there's something different about him, or kita dream for and the body knows is different. So that's where we started from, and there are a lot of mysteries. But some things are there, they are unlawful to utter. It's so strange. And
when you say unlawful to utter, no, say it's bound in time, no. There is
what I say unlawful to utter. In regards to that kind of situation, and like spiritual things, but there are things I see to understand say it's so impossible. Could you believe, say, me young, no? I was so accurate in prediction of anything, let me say prophecy of anything. Now I wasn't a prophet. But because we grew up from the divine hold of God, God appointed the prophetic from when I was a child. So the Bible said, before you were blood clot in your mother's womb, I knew thee and I have ordained thee as a prophet. So deep inside, I was already born with the open eye. One important thing, I was so precise to understand that my own mother, me mommy family tinazi beside me say, Sowah, we are before now.
They are one mommy.
Me and mommy.
Oko mani we no.
Yeah, when I grew up.
Okay, unyini kakrano.
Yes. Obviously, because the things I was doing and the things I was saying was so wonderful. It was beyond imagination. Met me about, yeah, the housemaid by FBC we were before, like joke, reality. It will manifest. Like I see everybody, anything. Nothing is hidden out of my sight. So I was very precise. And to me, I was steady. Me year 1, 2, 1 to be honest. I saw dangerous mysteries of the entire household. I was like that, including my own grandfather's funeral last year. They had to bring me home because the things I was saying, one year it would have turned the whole household upside down.
Now, man, for the Bonnie Webusianu,
Bonnie Akoswenti me who clear. I may share. I didn't know because I was saying I've said it in several times on live when I was a kid.
Okay.
Imagine a year say. And I mean, who say, me no mean who say yes, yeah, the funeral to order.
Okay.
And to me, who say, Obi that glass, my attitude is red, 9 red, 3 red. I am in anano. And it was rolling left and right, left and right, left and right. And to other men, friend, my mother say, why is grandpa going left and right, left and right? And why not sure? What is this one? And I saw me more, or they may buy a bunting, or friend, pastor, no one about bunting, catch and say, me body see. We know down or really left and right. Now that time they are capture a front so, but me that was what I was seeing. So me I was watching it. Maybe some that then I march train or call left and right. And I'm afraid my grandmother, my neighbor outside. Oh, buy not tea. They make her not see no. Mum parking na mum coffee or mum coffee because the things I was saying, she knew what was going on. She knew exactly what was going on. Me just sure you know. No coffee because I did want to create a big problem. Because once I say that thing at that time, I'll become a target because I've seen something that is hidden beyond imagination. So it was not Adibia. I had to go to some church, go and pray somewhere, and then God opened my eyes. The prophetic hold was in the family line, and Yankupondebe told me so. He came to pick me up, say, "Wait, I want to choose him towards something important." And people have prophesied about it. Me outdooring was sorry, diamond.
Okay.
It was only church. It was pastors that were laying hands on me and praying. Nothing more. I party and no free.
And fast forward, no. You know, so for when they groom me, to say, I say, I do find it here more. Where do baby I will be?
All right. So in the dimensions of how I grew up, there are many people that was inclusive in my growth.
Okay.
Yes. One say once God was talking to me, He was communicating with me directly. So I learned from quite a lot of people as I grew up earlier. But then one day me hear crusade, and then they came to tell me, say, Dr. Lawrence Tete was almost me preaching to say no.
Okay.
So at that time, during the time in trade fair. That was about somewhere 2010.
Okay.
Yeah, 2010, I think 2009, 2010 there. Okay. No, it should be 2009 there.
Okay.
Yes, earlier 2009 there. About. Now, I started fellowship for trade fair.
Okay.
Until all the time, now me a fellowship service for trade fair on them. So I said, okay, sorry, that time I used to do a park fellowship. That time we were in school. Now me different kinds of programs, and I could host more than half a football pitch. That is my normal evening fellowship. You have fellowship every day. So I gathered my crowd, my members, and I see young class, sorry. But when you're can say rally because we were so much, we were like 500 people, and then we went to troop into the service. So
wow!
So we occupied the whole church, and I've been called for the youth in India. So during the service, they were dancing praises. No, almost I am no crying. No, I saw why would no mama.
Prophet Telvin Sowah have been, there's one particular thing that I like about a man, and it is this one, where, the prophetic gift varies when, like Jeremiah, that is why he likens his gift to Ezekiel. Jeremiah and all of those people, because their kind of ministry or their kind of gift is so special, and the way they handle things is so special, right? And so this man of God is able to tell elderly people. In fact, he didn't go about into the neighborhood telling people you are going to die this year, you're going to now. That's not that would be like someone who doesn't even have manners, right? But he sits at his comfort of his home, or at the comfort of his home, and people come to him and be like, man, when am I going to die? You need to tell me this. People need to make some wills. They don't want to die and having to see fights here and there in the family, right? So people come to Telvin and they ask him all of these things. It is very weird, he found it very difficult to even say this, because it is very sacred in some way, somehow. It's not everybody who understand this. Some people will take even um some kind of bad feeling out of this. They will be like, how is this man able to, that's why he wasn't even willing to open about. The podcaster or the interviewer was trying to force it out of him. Charlie, tell us, how did it start? How did you get? So that's what's going on with Prophet Telvin. So my name is Shudan Nixon. I love to break down gospel messages like this. The most important thing is we have another gatekeeper in the prophetic, and we love it. We need to have people like this so that we grow as a nation, as well as as individuals in this country. It's very important. You don't know the importance until you know the importance, right? So thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, share, like if you've not done that already. Put out a post notification if you've not done that already. Go into the description box and subscribe to the backup channel Nixon. There hasn't been any current videos on the backup channel. Don't worry, I'm gonna hit you up with some big video with Prophet Angel and one prophet on the backup channel very soon, right? So I'm out. Thank you very much for watching.